A blade, a dream, and an unbreakable will. Lee Kiefer is not just a fencer, she is a force of focus, resilience, and brilliance. A woman who wielded her foil like a paintbrush and carved her name into Olympic history. From her early days fencing with her siblings to standing on the highest podium in Tokyo, her journey is a tale of sheer grit, passion, and balance between mind and blade. Born on June 15, 1994 in Cleveland, Ohio and raised in Lexington, Kentucky, Lee was introduced to fencing by her father, Dr. Stephen Kiefer, a former collegiate fencer and neurosurgeon. Her Filipino-American mother, Teresa Kiefer, instilled deep discipline and cultural pride. With two siblings, Axel and Alex, who also fence competitively, the Kiefer household was full of sparring and spirit. Lee was a natural, agile, strategic, and endlessly curious. Unlike many child prodigies, Lee's path was not fueled by early pressure. Instead, it was born from joy. What started as living room duels slowly turned into state championships, then national titles. Her parents encouraged balance between school, sport, and self, which would later become her greatest strength. By the age of 15, Lee had made her debut on the international stage. She began racking up wins at cadet and junior levels, quickly becoming one of the top foil fencers in the world. She was known for her lightning-fast footwork, surgical precision, and tactical mind. From 2009 to 2012, Lee dominated the Pan American Championships, winning multiple individual and team medals. In 2011, at just 17, she became the first U.S. women's foil fencer to reach the top 10 in world rankings. She made the U.S. Olympic team for London 2012, becoming one of the youngest fencers at the Games. Though she didn't medal in London, her presence was powerful. She was young, but not intimidated. Her time was coming. While most Olympians dedicate their lives solely to sport, Lee walked a tighter rope. She pursued a pre-med degree at University of Notre Dame, fencing under coach Gia Kvaratskhelia. She became a four-time NCAA champion in individual foil and led the team to national victories, all while maintaining top academic performance. Later, she enrolled in medical school at the University of Kentucky, continuing training before and after anatomy labs and clinical shifts. She lived two lives at once, the athlete and the aspiring physician. In interviews, she's spoken about mental exhaustion, self-doubt, and burnout. But what made her different wasn't perfection, it was persistence. Every obstacle became a reason to push harder. In the Rio 2016 Olympics, Lee arrived as a strong medal contender. But her dreams were crushed when she lost in the quarterfinals in a tight bout. It was devastating. Years of sacrifice, early morning runs, and late-night study sessions, all for a near miss. Critics questioned her dual commitment to medicine and sport. Some said it was time to give up fencing. But Lee didn't listen. She said quietly, "Just because you don't win doesn't mean it wasn't worth it." The delay of the Tokyo 2020 Olympics due to COVID-19 gave her one more year to train. But it wasn't easy. With gyms closed, competitions canceled, and medical school ongoing, Lee trained in garages, parking lots, and living rooms, echoes of where it all began. She even battled illness and injury during the lockdown, but her inner flame never dimmed. On July 25, 2021, Lee Kiefer faced the greatest moment of her fencing career in Tokyo. In a tense final against the reigning Olympic champion Inna Deriglazova of Russia, Lee executed perfect footwork, brilliant tactics, and incredible discipline. With a final score of 15-13, she ripped off her mask and screamed with joy. She became the first American ever to win Olympic gold in individual foil fencing. This wasn't just a personal victory, it was a breakthrough for U.S. fencing and for women in sport. It's such an incredible feeling that I share with my family, my coaches, my country. It's everything. Lee Kiefer's major medal tally: Olympic gold, multiple world championship silvers and bronzes, Pan American titles, NCAA golds, over 10 World Cup wins. She has been #1 in world rankings and is regarded as one of the greatest American foil fencers of all time. Lee is married to Garrick Meinhardt, a fellow U.S. Olympic fencer and bronze medalist. They trained together for years and supported each other through every up and down. Their relationship is a rare blend of partnership and performance. Together, they symbolize the power of shared passion and mutual support. Even after Olympic glory, Lee continues medical school with hopes of becoming a doctor. Her journey inspires young athletes to pursue both ambition and education, to believe that you don't have to choose between dreams. She continues to train, teach, and mentor young fencers. You don't have to be the biggest, the strongest, or the loudest. You just have to be willing to fight for what you love day after day, touch after touch, after